All right, let's dive into another mystery mail, and we're gonna throw up on the left side here how much we paid for this parcel. This one came in the summer of 2023, so about a year ago, and we're gonna add to our counter on the right, similar to Storage Wars was my inspiration for this. We'll see how the cards have increased or decreased, or kind of poorly packaged parcel there, but we got a good haul of Gordie Howes, which I always like to grab. Here we've got the Pro Set from the early 90s there, the Junk Wax era, but Mr. Hockey there, cool card. And then we've got the Wayne Gretzky Teammates. And this was from early Upper Deck too with McDonald's there, but very cool card with Gretzky in the background and Howe in the foreground. There's two of those. And then back here, we've got 6-time Hart Trophy winner, Upper Deck Gordie Howe. It's kind of got a gold finish to it, which is really neat. But 23 of 27 on that one. And then we get into the more retro stuff. So here we've got, I believe this is from ESO, right? Yeah, ESO NHL All-Star Collection. And there's a few check marks on it, but I think those are from the factory. And it says in the album, and it has the check marks. But Gordie Howe with the little facsimile auto, very cool card. I like that a lot. And then here we've got, this is from actually Gretzky's rookie year. And these are o-pee-chee, so 1979 o-pee-chee, not tops. Gordie as a grandfather is the fun fact, but there's that beauty card. And then looks like we got another one here, and is this o-pee-chee? It is o-pee-chee, so two o-pee-chee of the 1979 Gordie Howes there. And finally here we've got something I've never really seen before, but this is with the Arrows, the Houston Arrows, number 72 o-pee-chee, and I actually am not quite sure much. I don't know much about this card. I wonder if this might be his rookie card from for the WHA, but definitely not for the NHL, but maybe for the WHA. Kind of cool. Receding hairline and all, American All-Star. Pretty sick. And we'll keep moving right along. We'll get into parcel number 2. We're going to do 3 parcels today because I think the last one's going to be a little bit longer going through it all. You'll see on the left there what we paid for this. And inside we've got a thank you. And we'll skip ahead to get everything out. All right. So these were kind of holds I was looking to make. So I picked up Mark Kastelik, who, you know, has a long shot to be something, but still a younger guy who could still break out. You know, he's turning 20. Well, he's not super young. He's turning 25. He actually just turned 25. So that was a weird purchase. I must have got it at a good price, I hope. And then Jacob Perreault here. He is a younger guy. He is turning 20, or he just turned 22. And I liked the look of him on the Ducks, and I think there's lots of ice time. There's 3 of them here, but there's lots of ice time with the Ducks coming up for these young guys, and I think he has a chance to really crack the team and make a name for himself. And then this last one, I do a buy low and make a kind of prediction on a player I think is going to, you know, increase in value based on them being kind of underrated as a player. And Trey Fix-Wolansky is one I think is underrated as a player. His numbers in juniors and in the AHL have been insane. He's a tiny guy. He's 5'7", but stocky, small guy who can use his weight well, uses his body well, scores a ton. So I think if he can find his game in the NHL, he could really make a name for himself. And so those are 2 I was picking up as a long-term hold. We'll dive into the last parcel here, and you will see on the left what we paid for it. And then let's jump on in and see what we pull out of these parcels. So we start off with a quad diamonds of Tyler Bozak there in the black diamond. I really like how the black diamonds had the different levels with the top guys being the quads. So there's one of the tougher pulls and Tyler Bozak, and then here we've got Justin Williams in the Future Heroes of that is Upper Decks. Must be an insert. It is not 174. Interesting. Future Heroes of Justin Williams, and that is a pretty accurate title. They didn't know he was going to go on to score a bunch of Game 7s goals. But we got Pioneers here. Martinez St. Louis, he sure was. That's from the most recent Tim Hortons. And then we've got Superstar Spotlight. Is this McDonald's? It is McDonald's. I think these were tougher pulls, so that might be a pretty decent card there. And then we've got Zetterberg, Stars of the Game. Nice one there. Eric Lindros, Tops, or Total Tops. That's another nice one. And here we've got really nice Patrick Roy here. Masked Men up in the top corner there. This is MVP from 2000, but that's a really neat looking card. And we've got Pavel Datsyuk in the rookie points here. So own the game. He was 5th in rookie points the year prior. Very, very cool. And then we got here an MVP watch of Joe Sakic. We've got a Game Breakers of Paul Kariya. Then we've got a retro Young Guns here of Nazem Kadri. These are really neat. 247 retro Young Guns. That's a cool card. And then we've got Young Guns of Luke Shen. Very nice. This is from 2008, 2009. Interesting. And then we've got here a Legendary Celebrations. This is from Tim Hortons too. I think a tougher pull there with the 3D effect. But that's Brendan Shanahan in the Legendary Celebrations. And then we've got, an autograph. Al Iafrate. And Al Iafrate, if I'm not mistaken, it is a Hall of Famer. So we'll throw up the ding. But this is 2011 from Parkhurst Champions. Very nice on-card Al Iafrate autograph. That's sick. And here we've got, Ultimate Signatures of James Van Riemsdyk. And I don't think that's going to be a rookie. That's 2013-14, so definitely not a rookie for JVR. But very nice on-card autograph for James Van Riemsdyk. That's sick. And then here we've got, a Young Guns. Look at that, Young Guns of Morgan Riley. That's a pretty nice card to pick up. That'll do well for this haul, or do well for the counter on the right. And our last card here is a very nice Phil Kessel 204 Young Guns. That's a sick card to pick up. Phil Kessel Young Guns. I'm a big fan of picking up the Phil Kessels for some reason. I just think he's gonna maintain in this hobby, and so that is a really fun haul, and that's a really fun break for today. Just a bunch of random Hall of Famers and cool rookies and long-term holds and Gordie Howes. That was a really strong haul. I am fired up about that, and I'm glad to be back doing some more mail day. If you did like this, it helps me out if you leave a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of this content, be sure to follow. But as always, thanks a ton for tuning in. Take care.